Okay, so um, Jeannie sent me a new article that had been coming out about omega-3, so I just wanted to share that first. So I'm going to share my screen. There it is. And then share my screen. Sometimes my screen sharing doesn't show up. There it is. So here's a new article showing the benefit outcome of omega-6 and omega-3 polyunsaturated fatty acid on human health, an update for 2021. And what they have been looking at is oxidative stress and inflammation have been recognized as important contributors to the risk of chronic non-communicable diseases. Polyunsaturated fatty acids, PUFA, may regulate the antioxidant signaling pathway and modulate inflammation processes. They also influence hepatic lipid metabolism and physiologic responses of other organs, including the heart. Longitudinal prospective cohort studies demonstrate that there is an association between moderate intake of the omega-6 PUFA, linoleic acid, and a lower risk of cardiovascular disease. So if we take less omega-3 6 PUFA, it lowers the risk of cardiovascular disease. And then most likely as a result of lower blood cholesterol concentration. Current evidence suggests that increasing intake of arachidonic acid has no adverse effect on platelet aggregation and blood clotting, immune function, and markers of inflammation, but may benefit muscle and cognitive performance. Many studies show that higher intake of omega-3 PUFA, especially the EPA and the DHA, are associated with lower incidence of chronic disease characterized by elevated inflammation, including CVDs. This is because, so CVDs is COVID, right? So this is because of the multiple molecular and cellular action.
CVD is cardiovascular disease.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, of course. It's because it said COVID right here. It's anyway, cardiovascular disease. This is because of the multiple molecular and cellular actions of EPA and DHA. Intervention trials using EPA and DHA indicate a benefit on cardiovascular disease, mortality, and a significant inverse linear dose responsive relationship have been found between EPA and DHA intake and cardiovascular outcome. In addition to their antioxidant and anti-inflammatory roles, omega-3 acids are considered to regulate platelet homeostasis and lower risk of thrombosis, which would together indicate a potential use in COVID-19 therapy. So anyway, you are able to read the whole full text if you want to learn more about it, but that's just the summary of the report. But it's just fun that it's a newer report that have been coming out because the other one we use a lot is like from 2002. So it's good to have a new report as well. And also I know that they're doing a lot of omega-3 and COVID. I know they're doing a big thing in Norway right now with 75,000 people because a lot of countries have seen that people with better, higher omega-3 index usually have less severe problems with COVID. So I just wanted to mention that. I'm going to put that out in the group and label it with science. I do hashtag science in our group so that you can more easily find the scientific articles we are putting out there. Okay, so that was one thing I wanted to talk about. Then every Tuesday, I'm doing some changes to the weekly schedule. So every Wednesday, we are starting 1 hour earlier for our partner training. I will see next week, depending on what's happening, I might have to cancel next week's partner training because we'll see. I will give you information. So just look on Facebook. And if I do that, it's because I'm having customer presentations live for a group of people up in St. George. So we'll see. Okay. So Tuesdays at 11:30 Pacific time, me and Ellie is going to start host a power lunch. So people are more than welcome to join into that. It's not going to be too much training. It's going to be more of having fun together, eating lunch, and be hanging out, and also talk more like dream, goal setting, achievements, and like it's just going to be a fun half an hour to join into. And also, of course, if you have any questions you would like to ask, you're more than welcome to ask that. So we're going to start up with that. So I will put that in the calendar. And for anyone that are new or haven't seen where our calendar is, when you log in to Facebook and you log into Mixed Teams in Zeno, and I'm going to share my screen again. If you go here, you will see featured. The first one, it says weekly schedule. So when you push on that, you will see the weekly schedule we're having. And for USA, Canada, English, you will see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday. Those are the times we're having things for the US team. And then we have some extra things for Norwegian and Swedish team. But we'll also add the lunch here. So if you haven't seen this already, take a look and add those times into your calendar. What is it, Emilia? Okay, you have to call on them then. You cannot come to mommy. Okay. Yeah. I am good. I'm pretty much a single mom in my life because my husband works so much. What is it? Oh, thank you. Love you.
I love you too.
Mwah. Okay. So that was one thing I wanted to show you too. The next thing I want to talk about is Art Jonak. He would love for us to start having more events physically now. It have been a weird couple of years with almost no physical contact, and it gives so much energy to have physical live events where we can get together and we can learn more and also invite potential partners and so on. So his requirements are that as soon as we have about 25 to 35 to 50 people, depending on, he's more than welcome to come flying in to the location we're having a training and join in. So the places I'm looking at right now is, of course, Arizona. So I'm working really hard to get 25 partners going here in Arizona locally, but also Las Vegas would be a really good place in between us and Utah. So maybe we will do something in Las Vegas, or we will do it in Utah. Whenever we have enough with partners in Canada, we will have something up in Canada. I know they're going to host one in Vancouver if you want to be able to go there. I'm not sure how far away that is for you, Marie-Sophie, but it's far.
Oh, it's same to come to Arizona.
Okay.
I'd rather go there.
Yeah, then you can come to Arizona. But I want you guys to think about it and keep on working. And then when we start having a group of people, you just tell me, let's start planning this, because it's good to plan it a couple of months ahead so we have something to invite people to and so on. So I wanted to mention that. Then I wanted to talk a little bit about the upcoming event that is coming. And if you go to zenZeno.com, because I see that there are still a lot of people that haven't got their ticket yet. So when you go to zenZeno, you sign in. And in order to purchase your ticket, you go to shop. But in order to learn more about the annual event, you can look here. Oops. There. You'll be able to see the schedule for it. You will also be able to purchase tickets and see some keynote speakers, and you should have an email also with a more detailed plan over what's going to happen. So why would someone want to attend an event? And the thing is, statistic-wise, we know that people that attend the event, they usually have more personal customers. They usually have more personal sponsored partners. They usually have more successful businesses. It's an investment you do for yourself. And yeah, sometimes we need to even take time off work to attend the event. Sometimes we have to move things around to attend the event. But I promise you, if you think of zenZeno as a potential future business where you would be able to have that as a main income, then I really think you should attend the event, because I attended an event 3 weeks after I started my Zinzino business, and I've decided there and then, first of all, I decided I will never go back to an event without being diamond again. I wanted to be diamond, so I worked really hard to be that. But also, you learn so much. It's going to be so easy for you to have your own business presentation, to have your own customer presentations, and so on. Yeah, okay, you bought a ticket. I was wondering if it's going to be recorded. It will most likely be recorded, but I really want as many people as possible to join in and watch it when we are having it. I know the last event we did, it was recorded, most of it. But I also know that the people that buy the ticket and don't watch anything on the event day, it's not always they're watching it in afterwards either, because it just becomes too much and people are having harder time doing it. And it's also the fact of like getting the information at the same time. They are doing some really interesting things. We know if we go on the, here, I will open up this. Here. So we have a couple of campaigns this month, right? And I've been talking a little bit about the campaigns before. They're having, for example, the Director Trip campaign, where we can qualify to get more points to the Director Trip. Everyone that qualifies to become a director, they will earn this automatically. Everyone that qualifies with 200 personal customers, they will qualify for this automatically. But you can also qualify by doing points. And in the month of October, you will earn more points. So let's say that you have 13 personal customers right now, and then you go up to 25, you will earn 5 extra director points. So we can earn 50 director points from customer, we can earn 50 from partners, and then we have to have 50 from titles and other things. And you would be able to earn 5 from that. And also if you level up, so if you are maybe gold and is leveling up to executive, that will also give you 5 director points. So here, yeah, so you can get 10 extra points. And if you level up a lot, you can get up to 10 on each side, so up to 20 director points. So it just depends. But I want to let you know about the campaigns. It's really good with the Director Trip campaign. And what's good with this one is that those extra credits, they will roll over to next month. Okay. The next one is the Ultimate Partner Kit campaign. So every single partner that goes in and buy the big package this month, they will be able to not only receive their money in a refund after 12 months if they have 25 customers. As soon as they reach 25 customers, they will also be sent a big kit. So you will receive an Ultimate Partner Kit with a product value worth $949. So if you buy a kit today for $949, so if your new partner do it, and then maybe in 3 months they have 25 personal customers because they have been utilizing the blood tests in the kit, then they will be able to get a free big package and also earn their money back. So potentially anyone can get 2 big kits for free, okay, if we put in the work for it. And then, of course, a 200 ECB campaign. And I want to focus a little bit on this one because when we are reading this, so this month, if we get 10 action points, we will be able to qualify for 200 ECB in November. And we want to earn that. We want to get there. And the reason for that is that there is a lot of things that's going to happen in November that I have no clue of. I just heard that it's going to be amazing campaigns in November, and you want to have the extra 200 ECB. And we're also, during the event, everyone with the ticket will get a free product. But in order to qualify for the 200 ECB campaign, you can do it by getting 10 action points. Or if you're not able to do that, you can also buy one of these packages, early Christmas ECB kit, So it's a lot of Revo and a lot of skin serum. So the olive oil and skin serum if you need Christmas gifts. But also this one, new product release, okay? And the kit will give you 10 of the upcoming products and then another 10 of upcoming products. So I have had it confirmed that it is a new test that will be released and a product. So it will be a product and then a test that proves that the product is working. So I'm so excited for this. I am on my way to get 10 action points, but I'm probably going to buy this anyway because when this product hit, I want it out to my customers. I want it out. I want people tested. I want, I'm so excited of what it can be. It's going to be super good. So just want to let you know that we are launching a new product and we're going to talk about that and learn about that on the event. Sorry, I'm going to let my dog out again because my little girl, she had been letting her in to my office and she wanted to get up. Okay, so I wanted to let you know about that. Then, please, everyone that have taken a blood test, that have been taking a second blood test, or just taken your first blood test too, please go to Omega-3 We Share Experience, post a picture of your blood test. And if you haven't started feeling anything yet, please just write, I'm so excited for my health journey. Update will come. Okay. The more posts we are getting into that group, the more it will pop up in our friends' Facebook feed. So we want more posts in that group. I posted today one. I'm going to show you that one too, just so you can see it. Omega-3 We Share Experience. I went there and there was, she had updated her post. It's amazing. She had had acne her whole life and now her back started healing up. And it's a process. She had been on the oil now for 2 years. And it's really, I think it was that. Sorry, maybe I'm just messing up. 2020. So 1 year, 1.5 years. But it's just so fun to see the result of how the body is healing itself. But here, I got a message from my friend. I asked her, is it okay with you if I share it? And she said, of course, I love all the products so far. And just try to create some more positive stuff in the group and just post a picture of your test. That will, more and more people will see, okay, they're testing. Maybe I should get tested. Maybe I'm missing out on something. So I just wanted to tell you that. And then, so that was what I wanted to start out with. We're going to have a lot of question and answer time today. I want these trainings to be a safe space to ask questions. But I wanted to start talking about 2 things first. First of all, I wanted to talk about in back office, you have something called Get Started Presentation PDF, English, that name up here. And it's a fast start, get started training. And in this get started training, this is something you should download and have on your computer. But here, step 8, onboarding, your first home assignment. So this is your first home assignment. And I'm guessing that still many partners may not have done this to the whole extent. Maybe they have been writing down a couple of names, but not to the whole extent. And first of all, it is super important to think through your goals and expectations. Okay. And we have the fast start. Where did I put that one now? Sorry. Hold on. Huh. Okay, I found it. Trying to clean and moving things too far away. you should have this one, Get Started, Express Start. So on page 23, you have build your list, how we can build our list. So it's super important to write down everything you can think, everyone you can think of that is a potential customer and partner, and at least 100 names. By just going to Facebook, I bet that you have more than 100 names you can write down. And it's super important to work on our list and then keep on adding people to the list. People we meet, people we see, people at gymnastics. Yesterday, I had a new cleaning lady coming into my house, and I haven't met her before. And when she was done cleaning, I saw that she was sniffing a little bit. And I was asking her, why are you sniffing? She's like, well, I have allergies when I'm living here in Arizona. And I'm like, okay, I used to have allergies too, but we can do stuff for the allergies. And she's like, can we? What? I'm like, let's take a blood test. I will send it in, and next time we will look at it. And instead of me giving you extra tip, everyone wants tip in this country, right? Instead of me giving you extra tip, I will take a blood test on you, and I will send you an omega-3 with you home today. And I educated her on how to take it. So just keep on expanding, meet people, learn to get to know people. And it can be online, it can be in real life. Just expand your name list all the time. So I wanted to remind you to get your list going. And then I'm going to stop sharing this one. And I prepared something there. Okay. Okay, so here, every single month, we are in the beginning of the month, we need to sit down and we need to go through. Okay, first of all, I want you to know, why are you doing this? Okay, why are you doing this? Have you created a dream board yet? Okay, a dream board is something you put together with things that makes you know what you want in life. Okay, one of me and my husband's silly dreams are that we want to go and eat dinner at a Michelin star restaurant. So I put a fancy meal there. That is one of our silly dreams, and we have been thinking about it for a long time. We love watching food shows on the TV, for example. But you need to find things that makes you be excited. What makes you excited to think of? What goals in your life makes you excited? And put that down on a dream board. So you need to know your why. And then in the beginning of the month, you're looking at your why. Why am I doing this? Why am I taking extra time out of my already busy life? And then you're asking yourself these questions. How many personal customers do I want to have add to my team to this month? So how many personal customers do I have today, and how many do I want to add? And then we need to ask, how many people do you want to share the balance concept with? Because we never know how many is going to become a customer. But if we have a goal of, okay, I want 4 new customer points, right? And then maybe I need to share the concept with 20 people, start 20 conversations with people, asking them to take a look at the 5-minute video and follow up. And then we will be able to see in the end of the month, how many personal customers did I have today versus in the end of the month? Did I reach my goals? Okay. And then the next question, how many personal partners are you aiming for? And how many partner presentation do you have to do in order to get that? So if you want 2 new partners, you might have to show the business to 10 different people. Okay. And then we should always aim for the activity, because we never know if it's going to turn out to be 2 or 4 new partners or 0 partners. So we shouldn't take it as a downfall if we're not able to reach the 2 new partners. But if you have had 10 business presentations, I promise you that you have grown as a person. You have learned so much, and that will benefit you for your journey in this business. Okay? So that's why I'm focusing on the activity. It's good to have a goal, but it's the activity that is important to follow up. Okay? And then team. How many team customers do you want in your team? And this is stuff you can go into your back office to look at. How many team customers do you have right now? And you can also see how many did I have last month. So maybe we increased it with 30 last month. Okay, let's increase it with 40 this month. And how many team partners do you want in your team? How many can you aim for in your team to grow with? So I want you to put these numbers down and put them somewhere where you can see them. I have I'm not sure if I'm able to share, but up there, I have a whiteboard where I'm writing all my goals every month. I have for November, I want 900 customers in total in the organization, for example. And I want to increase it with at least 15 new partners. I have that up on the board, and that's what I'm working to. And then I am following up with my team. Okay, who needs help? Who needs help? So who are you helping? Do you know your partner's long-time goal? For example, I have been talking so much with Marie-Sophie. I know that the reason why she's doing this business is because she wants to be able to afford traveling around the world with her little son so that she can visit her family, both in Sweden, both in Tahiti, Hawaii, or whatever they are from. I can't remember, but anyway, I know Arizona, but they have different like family all over the world, and she wants to be able to afford to go and visit them, and that's why she's doing Zinzino. When I know that, it's easy for me to say, hey, Marie-Sophie, how are you doing with your business? What are your goals for this month? And if she's like, I haven't really put down any goals in writing, I will be able to tell her, hey, you remember when you told me that you wanted to have more time with your family, you were kind of tired of your work, and you also want to like be able to travel. You cannot quit your work without having an extra income. You cannot travel with the income you have today. So we need to fix this. Aren't you like, so I can remind her about her goal. So it's super important to sit down with your partners, write down the goals, and know your partner's goals so that you can also remind them when things sucks. Okay. I have had a week this week that sucked. I'm like so discouraged, but I know my goals. I know it's just to bite my tongue and push through it, and eventually it's going to be better. Okay. So, but we need to have our goals clear. If you have not been writing down your goals, you have not done your list, you have not bought the ticket yet. Yeah, I am pretty sure that in the end of this year, we will most likely not have moved your business that much in the right direction. But if you have your goals down in writing, you have been doing your name list, and you also are attending the event, I know that your business might even grow 50%, maybe even 100% before the end of the year. So do we want growth, or are we happy with staying still? Because the thing is, I mean, we cannot even stay still. Either we're in all areas in our life, it's really hard to have exactly the same weight every single day. We're usually either gaining or losing. Okay. And that's with business too. It's really hard to just stay still with our business too. Either we are moving it forward or we are backing. And I also wanted to, okay, I need to bring this over. Okay. I didn't have this on the paper that I wanted to talk about today, but I just felt I wanted to do this right now. Okay, everyone, every single person have a comfort zone, okay? And this comfort zone is usually what we are doing on an everyday basis. what is not scary in your life. Like, it's not scary for me to put the name down on the paper, but taking up the phone and actually call that person, it might feel like I am hunted by a tiger. It can be as scary, okay? Our brain goes into flight and fight mode sometimes. But the interesting part is that when we are going a little bit outside of our comfort zone, so we might go a little bit outside, we're actually expanding our comfort zone when we do it enough of times. So just doing it one time, it will not make a difference. But if we keep on doing this over and over again, we will eventually have expanded that comfort zone. And the more things we're doing when we're walking out of our comfort zone, maybe we went over to the dentist and asked them, hey, are you guys interested in showcasing omega-3? For example, the more we do things, the bigger our comfort zone will be, okay? And eventually, it will become pretty big and you will be comfortable in what you're doing. But this is in all cases, all aspect of the life, that this is working this way. So I just wanted to let you guys know that most people, they are not happy with being in their, going outside of their comfort zone. And I remember one time at one event, I'm not even sure if it was in Zine or if it was another event. We were encouraged that day to go out in front of a restaurant, lay down in the ground and do a snow angel. Make a snow angel in front of all the people outside the restaurant. And a lot of people were like, that's a silly thing to do, I won't do that. I will not lower myself to that standard, laying down in the snow and doing snow angel. Well, the reason for us to do that was to walk outside of our comfort zone. Walk in front of people where people are sitting and eating, and you do a snow angel in the ground. And people will be like, what are they doing? Right? So, and it can be small things. It can be going into a gym if you're not comfortable being at the gym. The first time I was at the gym, I was not comfortable. And my husband had to show me every single time before I did exercise how the correct form was, because I have seen people at the gym that doesn't know what they're doing. And I'm terrified that they will break their back or do something wrong. And I did not want to be that person. So I just learned one exercise, and I used the same exercise for I used 3 different exercises, and I did that, and then I expanded to learn another one, and then I expanded to do another one. And today I'm comfortable to go in and use any equipment and do it in perfect form. But it's a process, and it's a process with Senzino. But the more you open up your mouth and start talking about Senzino, the more it's gonna feel natural. And I'm just so proud. Camilla is not here today, but Camilla, she is one person in my Swedish team. And they became partners in, pretty much, they were one of my first partners in Senzino, and they haven't really done much work. They have been uncomfortable. They have not been they have 5 kids. Their lives are busy. They're both working and having lots of animals and so on. But last month, she just decided that, you know what? It doesn't matter what the people are saying when I'm calling them. I'm just going to go and call. And I'm just going to call and call and call until I am making this business work. And she went from 11 personal customers to 32 personal customers. She leveled up to silver, to gold, and executive in 1 month. She just decided, and she said, I'm sitting here cleaning rabbit cages and is mocking up poop from the horses when I'm talking with people about, do you want to start a business with me, And it was just so amazing to hear her and see her grow. And right now, she is out of her, she had expanded her comfort zone so much that she has started with partners. Okay, give me your list. I will call your people for you if you're not doing it, because she's on fire. And it's just so much fun to see. what we're able to do when we keep on walking outside of our comfort zone. But anyway, that was it for today. Now I'm going to open up for question and answers if you have any questions or is wondering anything about the business and so on. So I hope you guys have many things you want to talk about.